This is going to be how to max out your multi-tool, starship, and exosuit, all super duper fast and free. So first things first, how to get some money. Here we go, Hayes Valley Farms. Visit here, there's a storage container set up there. Here is another nip farm. This is a biodome. You won't need a hazmat glove this way, but get a hazmat glove and go harvest Hayes Valley as well. It's just a wonderful sight to see outdoor nip. Anyway, as you've seen there, we upgraded slots on this multi-tool. However, this isn't even the multi-tool we're upgrading. I don't know why I did this. I should have reloaded safe. I didn't. It's okay. We don't need the slots anyway. So we're gonna stick the hijack laser down here, as well as later on we're gonna solve these other things that we can't currently clear out. We have the analyze visor right there. We have the volaptic, whatever that is. That basically just makes it to where you do more damage when something is paralyzed. We hopefully put the paralysis mortar on this baby. If we didn't, I need to be adding that. But as you can see here, we did do all three of the analysis visor upgrades, those first two there, and then we will be unlocking the combat scope later. I just like the combat scope, and as you can see here, like I said, paralysis mortar, this way you can paralyze some of the larger enemies and then mow them down because you're doing 30% more damage to paralyzed enemies. Remember to get that upgrade. Super duper easy damage buff. Always do that. Advanced mining laser, we're gonna need that. This is our expedition multi-tool. We're doing everything on one multi-tool, like I'd never want to do because some multi-tools are better for other things, but I'll get onto that in another video, explaining the differences between the types of multi-tools. But as you can see here, a cloaking device is always fun. I love the cloaking device. It's just kind of fun to watch yourself go invisible, honestly, but also it is helpful because you can hide from enemies with it, and if you're low on health, that might be important, especially if you have like a place to hide or something like that. Terrain manipulator, just because terrain manipulator, you're going to need a terrain manipulator. This is my expedition multi-tool. I don't want to have to switch to another one. I'm just going to use this one. Anyway, next thing you want to do is head to the anomaly and get your upgrades bought if you have not already. Hopefully you have some nanites. If you do not have some nanites, we will be doing something in the near future in this video that will give you a ton of nanites anyway. However, I already had plenty. I have a guide over 10,000 nanites in 5 minutes down below if you want to check that out. Super duper quick, super duper easy. Nanites, guys. Get all your multi-tool upgrades bought. I'm doing the pulse spitter. I actually didn't buy everything, but we did have our paralysis mortar unlocked, and that is all I gave a crap about. And then we also needed the pulse spitter, as well as some other thing, as well as the combat scope wasn't unlocked yet. I wanted the combat scope. I love the combat scope. I don't know why more people don't use the combat scope. Now that we have our cloaking, we are going to be going to a portal on the anomaly. This way we are able to teleport to criminal galaxies. That is right, we need to go to a space station of an outlaw galaxy. If you have not already unlocked one, I will be showing you in the near future of this video how to find one of these babies. But what you need to know is there is a skull icon on their galaxy icon. As you can see here we go. Go to your contraband agent. We're going to be buying some things here. Buy the suspicious packet goods, suspicious packet arms, and repair kits. Also tech. So 4 things. Anywho, repair kits, I didn't buy on this one. I started buying them. These are going to allow you to unlock those slots that are grayed out because of like Sentinel crap on them. On your multi-tool, you can just use a repair kit. You don't have to go farm the dissonance mirrors that way. Way easier in my opinion. But anyway, on to another criminal galaxy. If you have another one unlocked, you can just teleport it to it using your space teleporter, using the space station teleporter. Anyway, so tech, arms, and goods, all of these have uses. Goods are going to be giving us Sentinel boundary maps. That's going to be for the second part of the upgrades we want to be putting on our weapon. We want the Sentinel upgrades, and we also want the base criminal upgrades. That way, even if we don't have the best ones of either, we're still going to be doing a ton of damage and not going to be worried about it. So here we go. That's a criminal galaxy. You see the skull there? That means it's criminal. If you don't have an economy scanner on your ship, get one installed now. That's how you're going to be able to do that. Anyway, goods, arms, tech, buy them all. Bang. I also recommend repair kits, but I never know to buy those. I had like 20 of them already. I've been buying them for a minute, so you know, I'm pretty good on repair kits. I already knew to buy them, so I already had them. You may not have. So, combat scope, ion battery. We do need to get an ion battery. I do want to get that thing installed. I think we ended up getting an ion battery and getting that installed because I was playing with it earlier after the video was done, and my multi-tool seemed to have a scope on it, so I think we're good now. I think the combat scope's there. Anyway, we begin opening tech now. Tech is going to be useful for your exosuit as well as your starship. Both of these are going to have upgrades for your starship and exosuit. You're going to have jetpack upgrades, you're going to have health upgrades, you're going to have shield upgrades, any upgrades you might need. There is a forbidden upgrade for it. These don't cause any issues. Starships don't get mad at you for using them. No one gets mad at you. They're just for some reason called suspicious upgrades or black market upgrades. But nobody gets mad at you for it. They will not take you on a star police run just for using these. You can use these legally. They're just called illegal. So, you know, don't worry about it. They're suspicious, not illegal. And they're black market, not illegal. So remember, there's a difference, guys. But anyway, we began installing the pulse spitter upgrades. After we opened 37 of these babies, we only had 2 pulse spitter upgrades. Every time I go to do a build, I get the least of what I'm working on, and I get like 10 of everything else. I had so many boltcaster, which normally on my main playthrough, getting that many boltcaster upgrades from that short run would have made me so happy, but on this I'm doing a pulse spitter and I wanted to show you pulse spitter. We did install the ricochet module, but I don't recommend using it, and we did uninstall it right away. We installed something else there. Get all the other pulse spitter upgrades installed. You're going to want those. As you can see, we have room for 1 more forbidden upgrade. Every single type of mod can have 3 of them. That means we're going to have 3 from salvage class, and we're going to have 3 from the criminal galaxy mods. So yeah. Also, once again, exosuit upgrade here, guys. You want to be visiting this every single time you go to a new station. Should have mentioned this earlier. I know it. Also, if you click the top of it, you are able to upgrade the technology slots. Another quick tip for some quick ferrite is rusted metal converts into ferrite dust. You can put it in your personal refiner. We needed to repair a health or oxygen kit here or something like that. So we were making us some ferrite there. Also, here's going to be what was, I think, 27 or 37. Y'all seen, not me. I was too busy recording. 27 or 37 suspicious packet arms here. That way, hopefully, we can get some more pulse spitter upgrades. And as you can see, we did end up getting 3 of these. We only installed 1. I actually recommend to install all of these and keep the 3 best. That way, you're maximizing the amount of damage you're going to be getting out of this. I also aligned them like this so all the pulse spitter mods are connecting. It does affect damage for some weird reason, but yeah, just make sure all your pulse spitter parts are as close together as possible. You want all your weapons in like a 9x9 square, basically. That's the best way to handle it, especially for the pulse spitters. Certain weapons are a little different because they have less mods or more mods and things like that, but as for the pulse spitter, 9x9 square is plenty enough to be upgrading it. We also went through and seen if maybe any of these exosuit upgrades would be worth it. We uninstalled anything broken and installed some more forbidden spots in their place just to fill the holes. I might uninstall that C slot shield one and you'll find a suspicious shield. That's a good idea. As you can see here, we also added another exosuit upgrade slot. We then went into our inventory and began looking for some more upgrades. We do have 1 more type of upgrade to go on our multi-tool. However, our exosuit starship is looking all very good. I have a guide to salvage frigate data down below, so you will also be able to max out your freighter if you do wish. I didn't really care. It's not really going to matter in the expedition as long as my ship's able to go anywhere. But I digress. The next thing we did is sell anything we didn't want, and we totaled to like 60,000 nanites. Something ridiculous, guys. 61,000. Ridiculous. This was only a B class starting out, so we had to upgrade it to A class, which was already 25,000 nanites. The S class is going to be a 50,000 nanites. With this method, you can easily get the nanites for this. We were only at 37 essentially nanites. So we needed about 13,000 more nanites to go. That was easily obtainable. Eventually, I probably will be getting those, but since the expedition is so close at 77%, right when we were recording this, now it's probably 82%. We're getting Claire, guys. You definitely want to get your multi-tools upgraded now, guys. Come on. So the next thing we did is open up the suspicious packet goods. The reason why we were doing this is because we were looking for Sentinel boundary maps. Sentinel boundary maps are able to be used, and when you use them, they will tell you the location of a Sentinel nest. A Sentinel nest is going to be something that you can go to. It'll have a bunch of Sentinels at, and if you build a base outside of it with a portal, you can portal there and portal back, and also hop in your ship, hop out, even in the middle of battle, reload the restore point, and they won't be aggro towards you. Anyway, on to this. This is going to be for deuterium, dihydrogen, plus one more ingredient, pretty easy to get, tritium combined will give you deuterium. Dihydrogen can be smelted down from dihydrogen jelly, which can be bought at space stations, and also tritium can be bought off of your freighter because it is sold by starship vendors, I guess because they're selling fuel or whatever. Sentinel boundary map right there. Sentinel nest right here. We're now at the nest. This is what you're going to find when you follow the mission objective. It's going to be a little red marker. We actually built a base just outside of it. You can build a base on top of it if you do wish. I've done another video over this before. I have a full-length glass farm down below. This is just kind of like multiple in one, you know. Anyway, so you actually only need one generator for this. I just found out, but unfortunately, me being me, I went ahead and powered 4 because why not? We got the resources anyway, right, guys? Gotta make sure this thing stays up for days. Anyway, no, I don't know why I did 4. It is okay. I don't even think I uploaded it, so it's not even that helpful. But I also need to rename it still. But now that we have done this, we can actually run back over to that Sentinel nest and begin attacking the Sentinels like such. The one thing to note is the little triangle looking dude. If you leave him alive and him alive only, he will actually just continue to spawn 2 Sentinels. This will allow us to just farm 2 at a time. Super duper quick, super duper easy. While we're picking up the other glass, he will already be working on more people. He will also spawn in repair bots every now and again, though after a while it should just become only the 2 circular looking people. And as you can see, they just keep spawning and spawning. It'll spawn infinite like this until you kill him. When you're done, you can just hop on your ship, hop out, reload your store point. Everybody will be cool again. You're then going to want to open all that salvage glass goodness. And we're going to be looking for 2 specific mods right here. And one is going to be for our multi-tool. The other one's going to be for our exosuit. I already have them all on my exosuit, but I do hope to upgrade them on my exosuit. So we will be doing that eventually, just not in the video. Anyway, you're going to put 3 of these Sentinel upgrades on here. Now, I actually did go through and look for the best ones here. However, I did it in an annoying way. I installed 3 of them and then would delete the worst one, install another one, delete the worst one, and just hope that maybe I was going to get a better one when I deleted one. I was always deleting the lowest stat upgrade percentage one. So, you know, there was a little bit of a method here, but this is definitely not the best way to do it. The better way to do it is just to worry about these first and install some of the other things so you have some slots available to install it or have more slots on your multi-tool. But once again, this is an expedition rifle. We didn't need it to be perfect. We just needed it to work. But I do believe this is about to be the end of it, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and get out of here, guys. Go ahead and leave a like on the video if you did enjoy it and keep it beast mode, my guys. I am out. See ya.